Welcome back, boys and girls, and today I want to do a review of my favorite hunting equipment for the Montana elk hunt. Yep, you guessed it, it's my rifles. Now, this is going to be my primary hunting rifle for the Montana. Now, this is Savage 111 long range hunter chambered in 7mm Remington Magnum, and I did a complete review on this, including the scope, so you could see that on my other video. And this is chambered in 7mm Remington Magnum, and I'll be using burger bullet. 168 grain copper bullet. So this is gonna be my primary rifle. Now my kind of dilemma is what I'm gonna have it as a backup rifle. Now I'm thinking it's gonna be either Weatherby 7mm Remington Magnum or Thompson Center Compass in 6.5 Claymore. And I'm gonna kind of go over them with you briefly today. And today I'm gonna go to range with my son Joseph, who just graduated this year, finished his master's at MIT and landed a great job. So this year, my daughter Rachel got a job, my son Joseph got a job, and they both graduated. So I am happy. As I mentioned, my primary rifle is gonna be Savage 111, and this is the bullet that I'll be using by HSM burger bullet. It's 168 grain. And I topped it off with a Pro Staff night gun scope. Now this is power from 6 to 18, but for me to use the male dot, it has to be on the power 12. So I'll be shooting at power 12, and I'm gonna be competing with my son. And I tell you, this is a very accurate rifle. Next rifle is Weatherby S2, chambered in 7mm Remington Magnum, top with a loophole scope, power 3 to 9. And this one has a little bit of a low magnification, but I think it'd be fine up to 500 yards. And I'll be shooting Federal Vital Shock. This is topped with Barnes tip, triple shot, 110 grain. Now you might think 110 grain is a little light, but this copper bullet has 100% weight retention and shouldn't really have any problem shooting cow elk or spike elk, which I am allowed to shoot this year. And I did some research on it, and people seem to have no problem shooting a bull elk with this as well. Now, I'm considering this or Thompson Center Compass. I want to see what I could shoot better with, and then kind of decide what I'm going to take. This is for my Weatherby, and this is the loophole scope. Now, the center crosshair has to be at 200 yards, so I'm going to be shooting about 1.6 to 1.7 inch high at 100 yards. And then so it's going to be 200, 300, 400, and 500 yards. Next rifle that I'm considering as a backup rifle is a Thompson Center Compass, topped with a Boris scope, power from 4.5 to 410. Now I'm going to shoot at power 410 because the multiplex is going to set at the high power here. Now, this is 6.5 Claymore. This is GMX Hornady ammunition. It comes out of barrel at 30, 50 feet per second. And this is 120 grain, all copper bullet. And I've seen, and did some research, I've seen a lot of people shooting elk with this ammunition, had no problem with it. So I'm thinking I shouldn't have any problem. And especially this I'll be shooting cow or a spike. So hopefully I get to shoot one. So again, I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna compare with a Weatherby and see which works for me. This is for my Thompson Center Compass. I have to zero in at 200 yards at the center crosshair, and then it's gonna be 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 yards. So when I shoot today, I wanted to hit about 1.6 to 1.7 inch higher than a bullseye at 100. So it will be centered at 200 yards. Three rifle, I'm going to be using this bipod here, and I did a review on this as well, so you could see that on my other video. But because I've been hunting in Montana and I won't be sitting on my tree stand, I have to get used to shooting prone position. And honestly, it's not that easy. I tried it. It's much more shakier, and it seems like I'm aching everywhere when I'm shooting a lot prone position. And honestly, I already shot it once. And today I'm going out with my son. We're both going to be competing prone position. Joseph never shot it prone position with a bipod before, so this is going to get a little interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, very good. Right next to me. Oh, they're all shooting good. But this one has to go higher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's exactly where we want it. This is 100 yards. The first target you see, that's the Savage. I took 2 shots, Joseph took 1 shot, and that's probably about a 1/4 inch. Let me check. Yeah, that's a little bit past 1/4 inch, but that's really tight. This is with Weatherby. First 2 shots, we're making adjustments so you hit about 1.5 inches high. So we're gonna take a couple more shots on that. And this is 6.5 Claymore Thompson Center. First shot, adjust, over adjust. So we're gonna bring it down to here and then see if we could make it happen.
It's the most beautiful shots. Yeah, that's the.
Here's the result. All right, that's me, that's Joseph. Oh, I see the 3rd shot. Okay, that's actually pretty good grouping. So that's pretty fair. I think I might beat you.
I guess for the second
I
one.
think so. Let's go. But this one might kind of throw me off, but we could kind of do the math and see who wins. Okay, we just measured my 3 targets, and one was 2.75, and then 0.875, and then it was 1 inch. So divide that by 3, it averages 1.54. Joseph's 3 targets was 1 inch, and then it's 1.375, and then we got 1.875. So divide that by 3. You beat me. You beat. Oh my god! You beat me by like 0.1. Is it?
0.1, yes.
Crap. Good job, Joseph. I forgive you. Okay, here are the targets. This is with Savage. This is with Weatherby, and this is with Thompson Center compass. Now, this is what really cost me my competition with Joseph. Now, at a bench race, I was shooting really great, but as you can see, I need some more practice shooting at prone position, and it's really more difficult than I thought. And I was aching everywhere: my back, my neck, my elbow, my knees, even my crutch. So I definitely need to practice more. Now, I just want to say that on this, I was trying to shoot a little high, and I mean, this is pretty decent group. That's about 1 inch 3-shot group, but it's a little bit higher than I wanted it. So next time I hit the range, I'm gonna have to bring it down about maybe inch and a half, somewhere there. Now this is where I want it, but again, this is just a little bit over 1 inch. So again, this is pretty decent. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna take yet as a backup rifle, but as I shoot more, I'm gonna see which one I'm more comfortable with. Now, if you have any comments about which rifle I should have it as a backup, leave me a comment. All right. And lastly, like always, thank God for what you have. Enjoy your life with what you got, but mostly spend some quality time with your kids. See you.